Good morning. How are you? Um, I know it's been a little bit since I've recorded anything. My name is Kalima, and you can find me on Instagram. Sorry if I'm looking a little sketchy here. My cat George is sniffing around the camera, so I'm just kind of holding it so that she doesn't knock it over, which might still happen. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yes. My name is Kalima, and this is my YouTube channel about things that I sew and stitch and knit, and lately I've been doing some crochet. Sorry if the camera is not steady. And you can find me on Instagram as Kalima Chia. Sorry, I'm just going to shoo George here. She always wants to be sitting exactly wherever it is that I am and on whatever project. No, go on. Go on. I know. I'm sorry. Sorry about it. Okay. Ooh, there. Right up close there. So, anyway, how are you? How's life? How's things? Things here are good, and it's Sunday, March 1st. We have a brand new month here, so I have about 20 minutes before I run on Sundays with one of my best friends, and so I have a specific like thing the way that I eat and hydrate before running, and I have about 20 minutes before I need to eat my lunch and get ready and go. So I thought I would record a little video, and I think maybe it was last week, maybe the week before, that I recorded, and I got, I don't even know, like 45 minutes, and I have been having like a runny nose, and at the end of the whole thing, I had like this nose thing, and it was just super gross, and so I was like, okay, so I'm not going to use that video. And then I tried to re-record it, and my phone kept telling me it didn't have enough memory, and I was just like, you know what? It's not meant to be, and that's all right. So, what have I been up to? A lot of sewing. I kind of started this whole recording and channel situation with wanting to do cross stitch and floss tube. And, here's the thing. I don't do that enough, and I still will pick it up, but it's just not like my main craft. So I'm going to just turn the camera over here, and you can see on the wall here is a quilt that I've been working on. The pattern is the donut quilt. I don't know who it's by because I didn't actually buy the pattern. And in the video that I recorded that I didn't end up keeping the footage, I talked in depth about that. The pattern of whoever it is that designed it, it's a cute pattern. I did not I wasn't able to find it in a PDF, and I could not find it in person. And I'm just, I'm a little impatient and also cheap, and I didn't feel like waiting for like a $10 pattern to come in the mail. And I didn't really like the layout that the designer had. So I just looked at it, and it is like 3 rows, and it's super basic. It's just, so I figured out my own measurements of what my final square was that I wanted to do, and figured it out, and just been doing that. So, yeah, so each fabric is either a donut or coffee theme, Or if it doesn't have like a donut or coffee theme, I just felt like each color, like this one actually you can't see it, but it's polka dots, so that is like sprinkle donut. And then like this one I would say would just be like strawberry or berry filling or something like that. Totally just made that up in my own head. I like to do that. So you can see a little bit more. These are super fancy, as in not fancy at all. I'm being sarcastic. Those are those tablecloths that you can buy at like Big Lots or Walmart. Super cheap. I think I got each one of those for under $5. And like this one, I think that one is, it's the other side of it is black and skull and crossbones, and it was like clearance Halloween stuff. Anyway, so the other side is like vinyl, and then this side that is facing out is, I don't know what it is. It's like, fabric-y. I don't know. It's sort of like batting kind of, but not really. It's like it's not thick at all. Anyhow, so you can see the fabric just sticks right on there. And so that's my design wall. I am in my sewing room. Let's see if I can pan over here. It is a gigantic, huge Mongo mess. There's my okay, this is more difficult than I thought maybe. I thought I could just like, you know, swoop over. Anyway, what that is over there is a closet. It's a it's giant doors. You can see they are floor to ceiling. And that's where I have my fabric. I have it all folded in there by color order. And then I do have like a little bit of corduroy that I kind of try to keep corduroy together and flannel together. But other than that, it's all in there. Okay, so current projects. I have one finish, sorry, is right behind the camera, so that's was a little awkward there. Sorry, I didn't plan very well. This was something I had bought, a Molly Makes cat magazine, and this was like a little kit that came in it. It's not really that cute, honestly, but it was kind of fun. And so like these little beads I had, I added in this rickrack. So it was like a loom kit that you weave the cotton. The cotton it came with actually didn't quite have enough, so I just used some cotton, this pink that I already had in my yarn stash. And I have this hanging on the wall. Actually, when you first walk in that door, there is the light switch, and this is hanging right above the light switch. And so otherwise, like these, the red and the pink and this blue and white and these fluffy parts all came in the kit that came with the magazine. So that's something that I made. It was just kind of a fun, something different that I don't normally do, and I probably would not have picked it to do on my own if it hadn't come with the magazine. Okay, so I think I mentioned I've been crocheting lately, and one of the things I've been doing is have any of you been watching The Mandalorian? It's on Disney Plus, which is like a Disney streaming channel, and it's set like the Star Wars world, but it's not like the Star Wars main characters or anything. The main character is what's called the Mandalorian, and there's a character in that is like basically whatever species Yoda is, it's a baby version of that, and it's super super cute. And let my nerd fly here, but so I had seen somewhere on Instagram that somebody did a crocheted amigurumi. Baby Yoda, and I found a free pattern. It is called Baby Yoda by Be Friends Crochet. It's a free amigurumi crochet pattern. I just right now have the body. Isn't it so cute? Oh my god, I can't even stand it. So let's see if I brought in, I think I did. Sorry. The yarn I'm using is a wool blend, I believe. It is Malabrigo Rios Pure Merino Superwash in the colorway water green. And there's that. It's I made one for one of my best friends. Actually, she's like more of a sister. We've been friends since I was in third grade. She's like a year and a half, maybe 2 years older than me, but we have been best friends since like third grade, basically. So that's a long time. It's probably 30 years, and anyhow, so that's why I say she's kind of more like a sister, just because we've grown up together and are still best friends. So I made her one of these. It will have ears that come off here, and then some arms and legs, and a little jacket. But right now, so I made her one. The intention was for Valentine's Day, but I didn't quite finish him in time, so I just sent it like a, just in the mail surprise. And so she has already received that one, and so I started my own. And this one, the head is a little misshapen. I don't know. I don't know if you can see how lumpy it is over here. But he's going to have ears, so that doesn't really matter to me, and it's just going to be super cute. And so that's that. I made the project bag that I have it in, and this is a drawstring bag, and with these fun beads on there. I made this actually yesterday. The bag I had it in was not quite big enough. It was also a drawstring, but the pattern, when it's folded, I keep my patterns folded and in the bag. So this, like you can see, it fits in there all the way and closes up pretty much if I squish that in there. But the other one, like this part, wouldn't close up with the pattern in there, so I wanted a bigger one. This is just fabric I got at Joann's. And the pattern is a paid-for pattern by Jenny Baker and she has a blog that is called In Color Order. And she has a free version. One of the sizes, she does do like a tutorial, I think, that is free, and I think that's what I made the other one. And then she has a paid-for pattern where you can have different sizes and stuff, and so that is what this size is from. And it's a really easy to follow pattern, and I would recommend it if you're looking for something. It is lined, it's fully lined. And I like that in a bag. I don't like exposed seams. So, and then she does different drawstring options. And this is like a cord I got at Hobby Lobby. It's a nylon cord. It just says decorative trim. This is not the one I used, but this is a white version of the one. This is actually like a really light pink. And then sometimes she'll do like these little beads on there, and I just thought that was super cute, so I kind of just copied that idea. I did put a little bit of glue on the end here just to keep it from fraying. I don't know. I haven't ever used this kind of trim as like a drawstring thing. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever used this kind of trim, so I don't know if it would fray, and I just know that that would bug me, so I put a little glue on there. So there's that. Let's see, what else have I been working on? I do have one project bag. This is going to be a mystery what's in here. Oh, okay. This is a sock that I started. I don't know when I started it. I may have already actually shown it. Ooh, the color's showing nice. That's pretty true. I have a window. I'm pointing as if you will know where that is. I don't know. Anyhow, so this is a sock that I started, and the yarn is Schackenmeyer Regia Pear Perfect. I may have shown this before. If I did, I apologize for a duplicate there, but anyhow, so if I did show it before and this is not a new to you project, sorry about it, but this is how far I've gotten. Just turned the heel. I think I probably did an OMG heel. That's been my go-to lately. I like the way it fits, and it's pretty easy to do, and I've done that a number of times, so the I have the numbers of like how many stitches and stuff to do, and all of that all worked out. And I have this in a needle cozy that I made for myself, and I just love this fabric. Oh my goodness, it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and I just love it. And it's got these little snaps that actually are in the section of Joann's of where you would buy the stuff for like homemade or diapers, reusable diapers, or like diaper covers and stuff. I don't have kids, so that would not be a thing that I would use, but I do appreciate the snaps. So there's that. And the needle size, I don't know if I've talked about these before. This is Knit Pro Zings, and I use a 2.25 millimeter, which I believe is a US 1.5. And I like the way these, when you first start knitting with these, they have like a little teeny tiny bit of a film on them, but then once you knit a little bit, that wears off, and it's a nice, it's not grippy, which is good. I don't like a grippy needle, and they're not too slippy. These are very technical terms there, but if you knit at all, you will probably understand what I mean. Let's see, I think that is about it for, oh no, I was going to talk about this. Okay, so this is a jar, and inside this jar are these things that I made, and they're, oh, okay, so you can see it's kind of crumbly, and these are homemade dishwasher pods, I guess you could call that. I don't know. They're not in like a film or anything, but I have been this year trying to figure out ways to cut down on plastic waste and try to make things myself with like essential oils and maybe like less ingredient type situations, so that I kind of have a little bit more control over what's in certain things. So this was a, I'll see if I can do like a link below situation. The gal's name is Laura, and she has a YouTube channel that's got a ton of resources, recipes for things like this, where you can make your own homemade soaps and balms and different things. And their YouTube channel is called Our Oily House, I think, or My Oily House. I think it's Our O-U-R, like Our Oily House. And her name is Laura. She's does like videos where she'll show you how to make things. And I had pretty much all the ingredients to this, which was like borax, I think it was washing soda, Epsom salt, which was interesting, vinegar, and then essential oils. And so I just made that, and then I've been using this in my dishwasher, and it works really pretty good. So I would recommend, if you're looking for something like that or wanting to cut down on some sort of waste, or just want like a more natural, and I am not an expert, I'm going to say that right now, not an expert, but it seems to work pretty well, and it's less ingredients, less chemicals than what's on the ingredient list on the product that I would buy from the store. So I have been making my own laundry soap for quite a number of years. I have pretty sensitive skin. I don't know if you could tell. I do have eczema on my face, my body, and I find that using things like the lower number of ingredients and not changing things as much, like not just because like something's a good scent or whatever for like body products. I find that helps for me. And anyway, I think that's about it that I have to talk to you about. Today's run is going to be very cold. I think we are maybe upper 30s today. It is very sunny, which is great. It's fantastic. That will make it feel warmer. It's super, super windy. We're supposed to get up to 18, 19 mile per hour winds. So at least one direction is going to be pretty awesome. But I've been holding steady on my long runs at 6 miles, sometimes 6 quarters, 6.5. So, and I'm not sure what I'm going to get to today. I have set a goal for this year to do a half marathon, which scares me, but I think I'm just going to have to do it, you know? And so I'd love to hear what your goals are, crafty or running or natural things around the house, or if you just want to, drop a line and say, hey, give a little shout out to my sister-in-law, Leslie. Hey. I think, well, I know she watched my previous videos, so she may be the only person watching, so I feel like I should probably, give her a shout. Hope you're doing good, and I know I'm going to be seeing you in a few months. Oh, my oven timer is going off, so that's it. Hope you guys have a great day, a great spring, and talk to you later. Bye.